In today's video, I'm gonna quickly show you how to fix black screen in here on your iPhone, or in other words, if your iPhone device is stuck here on this black screen. You're trying to use the phone, you're trying to turn it on, but nothing happens at all. I'm gonna show you how to fix it in this video, and regardless of your iPhone model, whether you do have an iPhone 6, 7, 8, X, 11, all the way to an iPhone 17, do not worry, these steps I'm gonna show you in this video are gonna help you fixing this annoying problem. Hey, my name is Shaq, and in this channel I help you fixing tech related issues. So if you're into tech content, consider subscribing here to the YouTube channel. Jumping straight into today's video in here, we're gonna fix this annoying problem, and I'm gonna first talk about the causes that actually contribute for your phone to be stuck on the black screen. This can be a software issue, or it can be a much complicated situation in case it's a hardware problem. I'll be helping you diagnose the exact problem, and we're gonna get past through this issue. Now, you may be in a situation where you see the Apple logo whenever you try to turn it on and then it keeps on shutting down, or you simply may be in a situation where you simply have the black screen, or you can also be in a situation where you're trying to connect the charger and you simply see the battery logo with the red color, showing that you don't have any battery left and that it's not charging at all. Don't worry, we're gonna solve it in this video. Now, the very first step in here that you need to double check is your charger. So you wanna double check the charger that you've got, okay? Check the socket as well as the cable. You want to see if there's an issue with the cable. See if you don't have any area of the cable with a loose wire or anything like that that looks damaged, and try connecting a different cable to the same socket, or try changing the socket with the same cable. Or you can also use the same charger, for example, connect the exact same charger into a different iPhone device and see if it works fine. Now, if it doesn't work, chances are the problem is lying within your charger. So you want to double check that you don't have issue with your charger, so you can rule out the possibility of your charger being the problem in here. Now, once you've ruled out the possibility of your charger, we're moving into the next step. If it's working fine, keep it charging in here for approximately half an hour or 30 minutes. Now, if after 30 minutes nothing happens, problem is within your charger 100%, so you want to skip this step and move into the next step. Next up, we're gonna need a toothpick in here, okay? Let me remove one in here. There we go, one toothpick, and then we'll be giving a look here at the charging port. We want to make sure that we clean the charging port. Now, why do I have two phones in here? I do have a much newer Type-C port and a much older Lightning port in here, and I'm gonna show you how to clean your charging port, because you may be in a situation where you're trying to charge, or you connect the charger, but nothing happens because no charge is getting in. And the reason behind no charging being juiced into your phone may be because your charging port is dirty with lint or dust. So you want to take the toothpick, you want to insert into the Lightning port and perform this movement like this to remove as much dust as you can or lint from your charging port. Do it to the left side for approximately 5 minutes, and then the other way around, okay, again for 5 minutes. Do not mind the cracked screen in here on my phone, it's just for showcase purposes. Now, once you're done, you're going to give a look at the toothpick and you'll be able to see that you do have dust or lint, stuff that usually gets stuck in our pockets and gets into our iPhone in here. So you want to clean this with a toothpick. Make sure that it's made up of wood and nothing else, otherwise it may create some short circuit here within your iPhone device. Now, if you have an iPhone with a Type-C port in here, instead of a toothpick, you're going to use a toothbrush, okay? Make sure that it's 100% dry and not wet, and that it's clean and brand new. Now, you want to insert it in here and you want to perform this movement to the right and then later on to the left. You want to remove as much dust as you can in here from the charging port, okay? To the left, to the left, to the left, and then the other way around, to right, to the right, to the right, to the right. So you want to perform this for 5 to 7 minutes, okay? You want to remove as much dust and lint as you can from your charging port, and you'll be able to notice that in fact we do have dust or lint being removed in here or released from our charging port. This is a very important step, and once you're done doing this, you want to simply reconnect the cable into your charging port restore it in here and see if the problem is sorted out. Try charging your phone and see if it turns on now. If it doesn't turn on, do not worry, we're moving into the next step. The next step in here, of course, would be to charge your iPhone for another 20 minutes to see if it turns on or if it gets some juice, okay? Now, after charging it for 30 minutes, you want to perform a forced restart. Now, a forced restart is performed in different ways depending on the model of iPhone that you've got. If you have an iPhone 8 or later models, for example, anything above iPhone 8, in my case, I've got a 16 Pro in here. In order to perform a forced restart, you need to rapidly tap on volume up and then down and then press and hold the power button. Keep on pressing the power button until you see the Apple logo on your screen. Do not release it. Once you see the Apple logo, you're going to release the power button and let your phone turn on normally. Do not release the power button until you see the Apple logo on your screen. Your phone should turn on normally. Now, if you have an iPhone 7 or 7 Plus, in order to perform a forced restart, all you need to do is press and hold the power button along with the volume down. Press and hold both of the buttons combination until you see the Apple logo on your screen. Once you see the Apple logo, you're going to release both of the buttons combination here on your iPhone 7. Now, if you have a much older iPhone, such as an iPhone with the physical home button in here, all you want to do is press and hold the physical home button along with the power button continuously for 6 to 7 seconds until you see the Apple logo on your screen, the white Apple logo. Once you see the Apple logo, you're going to release both of the buttons combination and let your iPhone turn on normally. Now, please note that if you have a much older device, the power button is usually located here at the top. So in order to perform a forced restart, you'll have to press the physical home button along with the power button, which is located at the top. You'll need to press and hold both of the buttons continuously until you see the Apple logo on your screen. That's how you perform a forced restart. This should be able to help you turning on your iPhone. Now, if this doesn't help turning on your iPhone, let's say that your iPhone is still turned off, for example, okay, it's still off, it's still black, nothing is happening here with your iPhone, do not worry, we're moving into the next step in here, which is a much advanced step on how to diagnose this. We need to put our phone in DFU, which is also known as DFU mode, where we use it to update it on a PC. We're gonna need the laptop. It can be a MacBook or a Windows PC. If it's a Windows PC, you need to download iTunes real quick before performing this. And if it's simply a MacBook, you do not need to download iTunes because iTunes has been discontinued. All you need to do is simply perform it while your MacBook is on. So you want to turn on your MacBook, and next up, you want to connect the other end of the USB cable to your laptop or Mac. It's already connected to my MacBook in my case. If it's a laptop, connect it into your laptop and immediately open iTunes, okay? Now, once iTunes is open, if it's your laptop, or once your MacBook is open and you have the other end already connected to the laptop, you're gonna rapidly connect into your iPhone, and then you're gonna press a few keys combination. Now, please note that the keys combination differs again depending on the model of iPhone that you've got. If you have an iPhone 8 or anything above iPhone 8, this is how it goes. You're gonna connect and then press and hold the volume down along with the power button. This is how it goes. Connected, pressing and holding, volume down along with the power button. Do not release both of the buttons combination. Keep on pressing it continuously for a few seconds until you see the screen and then release the buttons. And we're now looking at the restoration DFU menu or screen. So once you get here, in case your phone gets here, that's a good sign. That's because you have a software issue or glitch on your device, and this can be easily repaired or solved by simply updating your software. And do not worry, because if you simply update, you won't lose any data. Now from here, now if you give a look at your laptop, you'll be able to see two messages, either restore or update. So you want to go with update first, which doesn't erase any data on your phone. Now, if you're unable to see update and you only see restore, that's probably because you have a corrupted software and you do not have how to solve the issue. The only way is to actually erase all data. So if the restoration is the only possible way, I'm so sorry, just tap on restore, and unfortunately all your data will be wiped out, but your phone will be useful. You'll be able to use your phone again after installing the new operating system. Now you can restore a backup if you have a backup already done before. You can restore that specific backup and all your data will be fetched back. Now, if you have an iPhone 7 or 7 Plus, in order to perform this, all you need to do is, of course, to first connect the other end to the computer. And once you're connecting this end into your iPhone, phone, you connect it, and then you press and hold the home button. This is how it goes. Press and hold the home button until you are in this specific same screen in here. Now, if you have an iPhone 7 Plus in here without a physical button, it's just the vibration button in here, the haptic touch. In order to perform this, you just need to connect and then immediately press and hold the volume down. Simply press and hold the volume down until you see this screen. Now, if you have an iPhone with a physical home button in here, such as an iPhone 6, an iPhone 5, all you want to do is simply connect the USB cable. Now, remember that the other end is connected to your laptop. Connect it and immediately press and hold the physical home button. You want to press and hold the physical home button until you get to this screen in here, which will help you restoring your software system in here. This will help you updating or restoring your operating system quickly and easily. Now, if this didn't help fixing the problem that you've got, if you're unable to fix your issue on this tab, unfortunately, this may be a much complicated situation where you may be having a hardware issue on your iPhone. And if it's not turning on, most probably is your battery that may be damaged. So you need to change your battery, okay? And this is very common in situations where you try charging your phone and it gets stuck on that specific charging icon over there. That's most probably your battery that needs to be replaced or needs to be reconnected on the motherboard, okay? So in that case, you'll have to open up your phone and approach a repair shop or anything like that, or Apple Service Center, to see if they can help you out with this issue. Now, once you are done, in case one of these steps help you fixing the problem, I do recommend you, as soon as you turn on your phone, to update your software just to ensure that the problem doesn't come back, okay? It's just a way of making sure that this doesn't get repeated, okay? So update your software in case you're able to turn it on. Now, this is how you can actually fix the annoying black screen on your iPhone device. And if you find my content useful, consider subscribing. Let me know in the comment section if you do have any questions or doubts so we can discuss further. Thank you so much for making it till the end of the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day.